Hey, good morning all. Welcome to all class 7 students. Today again this video is being made for class 7 students with a new lesson of English 2. This is lesson number 11. This time this lesson is about verbs models. So my dear students, these days we've been talking about verbs and many more things are learned so far. So dear students, let's have a new chapter, verbs models, and I hope you do your job well and you study, you learn the things properly. Anyway, let's start. Dear students, first I would like to give you the introduction of models. The verbs, different types of verbs are there. As you know, main verbs, auxiliary verbs, transitive verb, intransitive verb, finite verb, non-finite verbs, okay, action verbs, state verbs. So many types of verbs are there. But models are also some verbs, but they are quite different than the rest other verbs. Okay, so models are sometimes called modal verbs, or simply modal auxiliaries also, or simply it is known as modals also. So modals are those verbs, okay, which are used with the main verb to express the possibility, willingness, okay, ability, intention, such things. So these are also helping verbs which are used to help the main verb to express this the mood and attitude of the speaker. You see, sometimes possibility, intention, okay, willingness, isn't it, ability, okay, and duty, obligation. So these attitudes and these moods are shown with the help of these models. That's why if it is asked in the question exam, you please answer models are those verbs which are used with the main verbs to express the mood of the speaker, to express the possibility, intention, ability, willingness, duty, obligation, etc., etc. Models are used in this purpose. So my dear students, if we take examples of model, then we will find so many like can, could, may, might, should, ought to, must, might, okay, shall, will, isn't it? These are models. So these are always used with main verb to express different moods and attitudes of the speaker. For example, I can do. Here, when I say can, then can means it's showing the ability of mine. I'm able to do this thing. So this is showing the ability. Okay. I should read. It's showing the duty, what I should do. So like this, in this way, models are used to express the moods, or you can say the attitude of the speaker. And dear students, after that we need to see some important points of these models. Okay, so first point is that models never change their form, okay, according to the number and person of the subject. You see, this is very important thing. Models never change their form according to the number and person of the subject, but main verb or some other auxiliary verbs change their form according to the number and subject, okay, and at the same time according to the form of the tense. But it doesn't happen in case of modals. Number in person, as you know, number in person means there are two numbers, singular number, plural number, and three persons, first person, the second person, and the third person. So modals never change their form according to this. Okay, for example, I can go, I can read. If you say this thing, I can read, can stands can, and if you change the subject instead of I, if you use he, then also it becomes he can read. Same, if you change he and use they can read. But it doesn't happen with other helping verbs. With other helping verbs, what you have to say? I am reading, he is reading, they are reading, like this. But in case of modals, it doesn't happen like this. Okay, modals never change their form according to the number and person of the subject. This is one important point. And another important point is that the past form of modal may not show you the past action. Got it? The past form of the modal may not show you the past action. Sometimes it tells about past action, but always it does not refer to any past action. Okay, but it refers to this other moods, attitude of the speaker. For example, I can read. Here I can read, and I can use there I could read. But could, okay, does not refer to past action. It refers to some weak possibility or weak ability. Okay, so in this way, modals, the past form of the modal always do not refer to past action. Like I shall go, and the past form of shall is should. I should go. But here, does should refer to this past action? No. Here should refers to obligation, our duty. Okay, what we should do. So this is the second point, that modals, the past form of the modals always do not refer to past action, but sometimes they refers to past action. Okay. And then third point, modals are always followed by the main verb in a sentence. Yes, you know, for example, I can go. Here can modal, and immediately after can we have used main verb go. In this way, modals are always followed by the main verb. This is very easy, at the same time very important. So my dear students, these are the three main points, okay, about these modals. So you have to clear. Modals do not change their form according to the number and subject of the according to the number and person of the subject. And modals, the past form of the modals always do not refer to past action. And another thing is that modals are always followed by the main verb of the sentence. So these three are the main point, my dear students. Please remember this. Check the book. You will find these all points in the book along with examples. So I hope you have understood the thing. And after that, it's given in the book about different types of modals, examples, and mostly their uses. Okay, let me tell you. Here, some selected modals are given there, and it's shown their uses and the difference. First thing, can and could. You see, can, this modal is used to show the ability of the person. Can and could. Actually, can in the present form and could is in the past form. But in case of modals, while they are using as modals, they always do not refer that action. Okay. Now, when do we use can? When we use can expresses ability in the present. One thing. Suppose I can go. Expressing ability. Can is used to express ability. So I can go. Here can is in the present form. That's why can expresses the ability. Okay, in the present form. And when I say I could go, could is the past form of can. In this sentence, could refers to past action. Okay, and it expresses the ability in the past. I could go. This is one point. And another point about can and could is that can express strong possibility than could. Okay, could expresses weaker possibility, weak possibility than can. If I say I can do, okay, this is sure you can say I'm strong enough to do 100%. But when I say I could do, that means there is little doubt. It will be 80%. I may do, I may not do. Such type of this expression is referred with this. I can do means 100%. I could do means not 100%. Okay. So can refers to a strong possibility. Could does not refer such a strong possibility. So this is the difference between this can and could. And can is less polite. Could is more polite than can. Can you please give this pen? You are making a request. But when you use could you please give this pen, this could is more polite than can. So my dear students, these are the things that we should remember, the uses of these models. So can be used in the just to express the present possibility, present ability, and could is used to refers to past ability. At the same time, can expresses strong ability than could, and can is less polite than could. So my dear students, always try to use the proper model. Okay, whenever you are going to express, or when you express your attitude or your mood, then you must find out the suitable model and use accordingly. Very, very important. And then let's come about may and might. My dear students, there is a slight difference, or some differences are there between these two models, may and might, like can and could. You see, may. Similarly, may is used to express the possibility. Okay, so may is used to express the strong possibility, but might is less strong. Okay, might is used to express less strong possibility. For example, it may rain. Suppose I can say it may rain. At the same time, we can say it might rain. But when I say it may rain, then you see 90% possibility is there. But when you say it might rain, there is only 10 to 20% possibility. And from this example, you can understand that may is used for strong possibility, but might is used for less strong possibility than may. Okay. So, dear students, this is the main difference between this might and may. So next time when you use this one, accordingly you please use. Okay. So this is very important. So being class 7 students, you must know the correct uses of models and try to use as we use these models in our everyday life, and when we write the things, that time we must be careful and we must use them properly. So my dear students, now let's come to the next models. These two models are shall and should. You see, shall and should. Shall is used to show the past action, isn't it? I shall go. Okay, I shall go. This is used to show the past. This is future action, not past action. Future action. I shall go. Future action, future intention of anything. I shall do. That means I have intention to do this, but in future. So shall refers to such action. I shall go means I have intention. Okay, I have intention to go. I shall bring the book. I have intention to bring that book. That means shall is used to just show the future action, or just to express the intention of the subject, of the persons. Okay, but should, you see, should is the actually past form of shall, but should is not used to refer such past action. when you say I should do, that means it's showing the duty, obligation. It expresses the duty that you should do this one. This is your work. This is your duty that you need to perform that. It means this, okay? So should is used to express our duty, or we can say should is used to express the suggestion, okay? You should not play. It means somebody gives you suggestion not to play. Suppose you should not play in the sun. You may get sick, that's why you should not play. That means giving suggestion. So should is mostly used to express suggestion, express duty, okay? I should do. This is my duty that I should do. So shall is used to express intention or future action. On the other hand, should is used to express intent. Should is used to express what called duty or suggestion. So my dear students, I hope you are understanding the thing, and try to understand, and please check the book also. You will find main thing there, okay? And the next, you have been given about will and would. My dear students, we use will to show future action. At the same time, will is used to actually express the instant decision. I will do. That means instantly I have decided, and that is 100%. That thing will be done 100% by me. I will do. So this is instant decision, okay? But when you use would is actually formal, and this is regular action in the future. I would go. It means it was happening regularly. It was like a habitual action in past. I would go. That means I used to go there. This is habitual action. It refers to habitual action. And this would is formal, okay? And will is less formal. Would you please do this one? I would like to say this one. That means you are maintaining formality, and since this would is formal, you are being polite and you are using that one. So my dear students, will is used to refer the instant decision, which is 100%, and would is used to show the formality or the being polite. At the same time, would is used to show the habitual action of the past. So my dear students, will and would, these two models are also equally important, and we must know their uses. And examples are given there in the book. While you go through the book, you will obviously find these examples, and please don't skip the given examples and read them. Try to understand. At the same time, try to make sentences of your own also. My dear students, and the last model that is given in the book is must. You know, students, must. What is the past form of must? Actually, must remains must. In the present must, in the past also must. So there is no past form of must, okay? Must. And the uses of must is to use the express strong obligation necessity. Actually, you see, must is used to refer to some strong necessity. You must work hard. It means it's necessary, okay? This is your necessity. It's necessary to work hard to pass the exam. That's why just understand, must refers to necessity, okay? Which is very, very important to do. Which is necessary. Which is not able to avoid. Which is unavoidable, okay? If you avoid this one, if you neglect that particular task, then you will definitely lose something. Must is used in this sense. So must is used to express the necessity, okay? Strong necessity of something. So, dear students, these are the main things of this chapter, and today I have just tried to explain and with examples. That's why this video is becoming little longer. Please watch, and you will definitely get ideas, and you will definitely understand the points. So my dear students, this is all, and let me remind you the main point that we have already come across this lesson. First thing, the definition of modals. Modals are also called modal auxiliaries or sometimes modal verbs, and modal verbs are those verbs which are used with the main verb to express the mood and attitude of the speaker. For example, to express intention, possibility, willingness, okay, obligation, ability, etc. And there are 3 points that one should know about these modals. First is that modals do not change their form according to the person and number of the subject. And secondly, modals are always followed by main verb. Okay, modals are always followed by main verbs. Immediately after modals, main verb must be placed there. And the last form that we should there was the last point, the past form of the modals always may not refer to past action. Okay, so these are the 3 main points that one should know about the modals, and rest others given there, the difference and uses of shall and should, will and would, may and might and must. Please learn this thing, read the book and check the given examples, and examples, I'm sure examples make you know the thing in the better way. So dear students, that's all. I hope you will go through the book and you will clear the things. And given exercise also you will be getting in the description section of this video. I will provide you the link for answers, and you will be able to find answer from checking that link also. At the same time, if you have any doubt, if problem, then please don't forget to comment in the comment section. At the same time, send some WhatsApp and just contact me. You can contact me at any time. I'll be available. So I hope you have understood it well, and hope you are safe. Please be safe. Stay home. So that's all for the day.